Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the chart. Tune into the Crypto Flight Edition. It is your fellow competitor speaking. It appears that the Frontier and USD pairing here is under some interesting buying pressure. I want to show you all at a very interesting level that the market is actually below right now, which is not an ideal setup, but we're going to get into the details. Loyal family, welcome back. If you're new here, consider joining the family. And we're going to go over, again, just one line and just kind of make sense of everything here with a 3-day candle. So let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today's April the 18th, 2021, and the current price of Frontier, FRONTBUSD is the instrument symbol, $2.55. It's up approximately 7.8% for the day. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. And ASMR, interesting analysis, of course. Here's what we've been following. It's super simple, just one line, actually. Yeah, that's it. You're allowing me to present to you the financial support line as this Frontier market broke above back in February 15th. Kind of finding support at that line as of recently here. Oof, yeah, these are 3-day candles. There's actually been a successful candle to close below that line. Some may say that, dude, this doesn't matter. It's fine, guys, but what I'm looking at is the market actually needs to get back above $2.80. So it looks really nice right now. The market is going up, but sometimes there's one of two things that could take place now. There's also a third, but let's keep it simple. If the market is actually officially getting broken down below this financial support line, then it will likely come up and test it as resistance, like come up to like 280, and then of course continue lower. Okay, that's a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen. But if it's a fake out, it's really simple. It just kind of close a 3-day candle below it, and then it'll just kind of pop right back above it on this developing 3-day candle, which has 2 days and 21 hours to close, and it'll close near the, or at least above the $3 level and just kind of continue higher. But at that moment, it still would need to use this financial support line and continue higher, because if it actually breaks back above, because it's kind of, I realize some say it's like arbitrary, because sometimes maybe I have the placement of the ascending financial support line. Maybe the placement is a little bit off, right? So let's just say, the 3-day candle that starts to move up and it's trying to find support at that line, but I have it slightly off and it looks as if it's closing above it, but it's just simply finding resistance because I have the placement incorrect, if that makes sense. Okay. But the market is moving up. Again, the level is, let's just say, just over $3. I would feel more comfortable if it were to actually get above that level. That would be beautiful, because that would mean that the sellers are making an attempt. Because on the channel here, if you're new, that's all we go over. We're looking at buyers and sellers in the market. We're not. I'm under the assumption you've done your research and you've done your fundamental research on this company, and you're just stopping in for the interesting analysis that we go over. Just these weird looking candlesticks, and that's what I'm going to say, that the sellers have made an attempt to break below this financial support line, and the buyers are like, no, you probably shouldn't have done that. And they're just going to break back above the financial support line, and the move up will probably be much more aggressive because the sellers attempted to push the price down below the financial support line, if that makes sense. So you have the level. I guess I will give you a potential worst case scenario in terms of if the market goes to the downside. I have to do that. I'm actually the neutral party. We're not invested in the stock. This is just a simple update for the request for this cryptocurrency. Hopefully I haven't said it's a stock. Sorry about that if I did. All right, so it's $2.18. It actually wicked right down to that level perfectly here on this 3-day candle. So yeah, that would be the level. If it kind of stays above, or it's kind of like getting below that level, I'd be a little concerned. But as long as it's like hovering above that level, yeah, everything's fine. Because let's just say this is not even a relevant line, right? This ascending quote unquote financial support line, right? Let's just say it's in some sort of sideways consolidation, which I'm not going to confuse because I'm not going to put like all these lines on the chart for now. Let's just say it's in something like that. We'll just revisit the chart if it can't get back above this, illusionary financial support line. If it can't get above $3, like $3 and within 72 hours, because again, this is a 3-day candle, then we'll entertain the potential of it being in a very large sideways consolidation, right? So yeah, I have time, guys. We'll revisit this, and everything looks good so far to me. I'm seeing some interesting strength in the market. But it's too early for me to call whether or not this line is legitimate or not. So you have the overhead levels with what needs to take place within 72 hours. You have the potential worst case scenario, assuming that the buyers have control here, 218. And I think this wraps up the video for today. again, hopefully you enjoyed that. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there if you enjoyed the content. For the YouTube algorithm, pick up on the video and the channels. Thank you for that. Also, if you're new, we'd like to send you out information on the traditional markets. If you're into stocks, we cover that 7 days a week. Join us here. Join the family and on this very interesting journey here. So take care of yourselves. Be sure to execute your strategies. That's required here on the channel. Please have a strategy as you're entertaining positions using hard-earned capital or capital that someone gives you into the market. We definitely, that's required here, okay? So, yeah, guys, we're going to talk very soon, and we're going to wrap it up, and bye for now.